Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Where we left off, we just found our way into this underground ruin that the Great Witch apparently escaped to. I don't know what's here, but we'll figure out.
This door won't budge. Looks like it needs a key to open. I bet you the Great Witch is on the other side of this door.
Yes, that is a possibility. However, there is still another room nearby that we have yet to explore.
Okay, Professor. We should go check out that other room first, then.
Alright, let's go that way. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing awesome as always. Enjoying the heck out of this game to no end.
I wonder what this room is. There are stone statues everywhere. So, Professor, is it me, or do these statues all look really sad?
I agree. There's a certain air of sadness to them. They almost seem to be in pain.
They're giving me the chills. Oh, come on, Professor. I know being creeped out by statues seems kind of silly, but you don't have to laugh at me.
No, Miss Faye. That was not me. So glad you could finally make it, Professor Herschel Layton. As I thought, it was you that led us here. Tell us, what secret lies within these ruins?
Now, I think you're capable of journeying to the beginning and finding out the truth all on your own.
The beginning.
Have you ever wondered why the storyteller started writing the story in the first place? More importantly, why does he continue to write it?
The answer to those questions are located within these very ruins. If that is true, then might I ask why you are sharing this information with us?
Simple. I want you to get closer to the truth. I'm afraid you'll have to work out the rest for yourselves, but I'm sure that's child's play for a gentleman of your caliber.
What exactly are you plotting?
When the light of truth shines upon the hidden darkness of the first story, the legendary figure will rise. The Great Witch, Bazella. Huh? But you're Bazella, aren't you? Me? Bazella? I hate to disappoint you. You've got the wrong person. Yeah, but the Shades were calling you the Great Witch. Ah, yes, they did indeed call me by such a name. However, that was for an entirely different reason.
I'm afraid she is correct, Miss Faye. This person is not Bazella.
Huh?
The real Bazella would never expose herself so freely. It would place her in far too much danger. It would be tantamount to turning herself in. Also, there was something very strange about those shades in the forest.
Strange.
One must wonder why they would consider her the Great Witch when there is no magic present here.
That's true. So much has happened so far, but none of it was related to any magic.
When we met in the Eldritch Woods, and even now, you had something you wanted us to find. If you were truly Bazella, there would be no reason for you to lead us along in such a manner.
That is correct. I'm not Bazella. Rather, I actually wish to meet with Bazella. That moment will soon come to pass. The truth lies with your cute new friend. Until we meet again. What? With Maya?
Please wait. We're not finished yet.
I can't hear her voice anymore. I think she's gone.
It would appear so.
That witch wasn't Bazella after all, huh?
It would seem our great witch has been demoted to a mere witch.
Aw, man. And here I thought we finally managed to catch Bazella.
Remember what she said, Miss Fey. When we find the truth, we will find Bazella.
Say, Professor, when we do find the real Bazella, do you think this will finally be over? I mean everything. The witch's trials, that fake fire pit. Do you think it'll all finally come to an end?
Yes, I do. Bazella is at the root of all disaster in Labyrinthia. If we catch her, then everything should come to an end.
Then we know what we've got to do. Let's go, Professor. Maybe there's a clue or two around in these ruins somewhere.
Of course, we can't afford to stop just yet. Let us move on, Miss Fey.
Huh? I wonder what that sparkly thing was just now.
Oh, something seems to have fallen. It appears to be a key.
You think the witch dropped it?
Judging by the pattern on this key, it would appear to have some sort of connection to these ruins.
Yeah, it definitely does. Remember that huge door back near the entrance? I bet it's related to that door. My spirit medium's instinct is never wrong.
Spirit medium's instinct, you say? Well then, let us head back and check.
Yeah, but you know, that witch must be pretty absent-minded to just drop a key like that. It's something Nick would do.
I'm not sure that's entirely the case. Perhaps she intended to drop it here.
Really? But why would she do that?
So we can continue to move deeper inside the ruins naturally.
Oh, you mean she's trying to lead us to the beginning?
Yes, precisely.
Boy, she really wants us to find this truth, huh? Whatever that may be.
We could not have asked for a better clue, even if there is an ulterior motive behind it. If it is the truth she would like us to find, then we must be prepared to face it.
Alright, hold on to your hat, Professor, because the Order of the English Gentleman and Feisty Spirit Medium is coming through.
A most ambitious title, if there ever was one. Let us head to the entrance, Miss Fey.
Oh yeah, I think that means like that's the end of that little note of information, probably. I think. Like these will never get updated again. And they have the Layton hat of approval or something. Which is, if I'm right, that means there's only this, and like this, which means we haven't learned a lot about the strange girl, Espella, which is gonna probably come into play a lot later on, I bet. Okay. I hope she's not Bazella. I really do. Or like, I don't know. Right. Mr. Wright. We made it outside the coast. Looks clear. We made it outside. The coast looks clear.
Ow, sheesh. My back is killing me. Oh, we are outside.
I think that elderly woman has left for a break now. To be honest, I was a little nervous there for a second. By the way, where are we? Espella, do you know? No, I've never seen this place before. There isn't a forest like this anywhere in Labyrinthia. We must have traveled quite a distance.
Did you guys see that just now?
Huh? Hey, it's the Shades. My, I wonder who that is. That's quite an odd outfit they have on. Right? Right then. How about I go over and ask where we are?
Wait, are you serious? But they're wearing such weird outfits.
Now, Mr. Wright, you mustn't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking?
The shades aren't that bad. They're kind of weird, but still. Excuse me. Could you perhaps tell us where we are?
This is Eldritch Woods, an outside world that exists away from the story, an empty world. A world with no official existence, a world unwritten in the annals of history. An outside world?
Eldritch Wood?
All who dwell in these woods live as shades, each bound to their task.
What do you mean by their task?
Could it be?
Are you new recruits? Why haven't you attended the Great Witch's orientation ritual?
The Great Witch?
I can't help but feel he's giving us the most disapproving looks right now.
You must see her right away. We exist to carry out our task, nothing more.
Hey, wait! He's gone. Well, that was strange. Could that have been... Do you know what that was about, Espella? There's a fairy tale that is often told to the children in Labyrinthia.
What kind of fairy tale?
It's a story about a secret forest where the souls of witches sentenced to burn and the flames wander around. A secret forest? Those souls cannot be seen by the living, and they say anyone who is able to see them is possessed by the evil spirit. A forest of wandering souls? Maybe this is the forest mentioned in that story.
But, I mean, it's just a kid's fairy tale, right?
If that story is true, does that mean the person we just spoke to was a witch's spirit?
No way. Wait, hold on. Remember how we got here? We came through that cage in the fire pit all the way down here. Which means, I think there's a very good chance that witches are connected to this forest. And if I'm right, that means a certain someone must be here somewhere. We're coming for you, Maya.
We should go check out the forest then. Mr. Wright, Espella, I hope you're ready. Yes. Maybe we'll find clues as to Maya's whereabouts. Yeah.
Alright, guys, let's get going already. Our first stop is that creepy-looking haunted house up ahead. What is this place?
It looks like a workshop of some sort. I wonder what's being mixed inside those cauldrons.
Well, maybe it's a witch potion? A witch's potion?
Hey, do you smell that? Do you think it's coming from the liquid inside? I feel like I've smelled this scent before. Luke, I don't think it's a good idea to breathe in too much of this scent. That's probably why all those people are wearing masks. What? Do you think they could be wearing gas masks?
So this room could possibly be a little more than hazardous to our health, huh? I think we'd better move on for now. I think my sinuses are stuffy.
Mr. Wright, look! There's another door on the other side of the room. And it looks like there's no toxic gas there.
I don't know if I'd call it toxic just yet. Anyway, we need to proceed with our search, so let's go. We're right behind them.
Ah! Is that blood? The room is covered with it. What could have happened here?
Oh, no, wait. This doesn't seem to be blood.
Huh?
There's... You smell that? It smells like that liquid they're making in the room back there.
You know, now that you mention it, I think this is that liquid. Oh, thank goodness. So that probably means no one was hurt here, right?
I guess not. Still, something clearly happened here.
Huh? Mr. Wright, Espella, look over there. Is that a secret passage behind the chandelier?
Hey, good eye, Luke. I wonder where it leads.
It looks pitch black in there, so should we go inside?
Of course, we're on an investigation, aren't we?
Right.
What's this? Luke, are you scared?
You got it all wrong. I'm perfectly fine in the dark. No problems at all. Right then. I'll be right behind you, Mr. Wright.
Yep, he's scared.
I'm right behind you as well, Mr. Wright.
You're scared too, huh, Spella? Thanks, guys. Who do I get to walk behind then? Wow. Who'd have thought there'd be some ancient underground ruins here?
Wow, this place is amazing, isn't it? Look at those large pillars at in that stream of water. Everything here looks so old. I've never seen anything quite like it. And you say this kind of place is called a ruin, is it?
Oh yeah, I guess you don't really have any ancient ruins like this within Labyrinthia, huh?
Ancient ruins?
Something wrong, Luke?
It's just, this reminds me of the professor. If he were here, he could tell us anything we wanted to know about these ruins.
Ah, that's right. The professor was an archaeologist.
Yeah. Sometimes I can almost hear the professor's kind words calling out. Even now, I can almost hear his voice. Professor.
Me too. I can almost hear the professor's voice. And Maya's too.
I think I hear them as well. Come to think of it,
it really is like
we can actually hear them. Bud!
Now then, let's check over on that side.
Professor, over here. Those voices just now, it has to be.
Yeah, there's no mistaking it.
Professor! Oh, Professor!
Luke, what are you doing here?
Professor, it's really you. I thought you'd never come back. Even though deep down I believed the spell could be broken somehow, there were times I just wasn't sure it was possible. Professor!
I'm so sorry, my boy. I've caused you quite a bit of worry. Professor, you're right. Professor, what about Maya? I thought I heard her voice too. Ah, yes. Not to worry, Miss Wright. Mr. Wright. Rest assured, Miss Faye is just...
Yo, Nick! Hey, Nick!
Maya! Am I dreaming? Is it really you?
Yep. The professor and I are as real can be.
You have no idea how relieved I am. Really, I've never been so happy to see you.
I'm really sorry, Nick. You must have been worried sick. It's just, well, I wanted to do something to help Spella, you know?
No, it's not your fault, Maya, it's mine. If only I'd helped you sooner, then none of this would have happened. And you wouldn't have been dropped into that pit of fire.
I thought I'd never see you again, Nick. I'm really sorry.
Oh, come now. Everyone here did the best that they could. That is what enabled us to power through the hardship and reunite. That is what I believe. Yeah, you're right, Professor.
Right you are, Professor. Good old Professor Layton logic. Logic's so good, it'll leave you good as gold, right, Professor?
Indeed, Miss Faye.
I'm so glad you're all okay. Maya, are you hurt? Are you suffering from any burns? Professor, has your arm been properly reattached to your body?
We're quite alright, Spella. I assure you, you may rest easy.
Yeah, look, we're perfectly fine. Oh, thank goodness. Spella.
Phew, Spella looks super relieved. We're entirely unharmed, Spella. Please, dry your tears.
Look what you started, Nick. Everyone got all sappy and now you made Spella cry. Mr. Wright, a gentleman must never ever make a lady cry.
Why is it my fault?
Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Wright, you kept those two safe and out of harm's way. For that, you have my utmost gratitude.
No problem, Professor. I honestly couldn't have done it on my own. Luke and Spella really helped me when I needed it the most. Really helped me when I needed it the most. Likewise, I should be thanking you for keeping Maya safe. Thank you so much.
Not at all, Mr. Wright. After all, it is a gentleman's duty to help a lady in need.
Nick, you should really learn to be a proper gentleman, like the professor here.
Well, I'm not too sure I'd be able to pull off the whole top hat look for one. Mr. Wright, it is an honor to once again team up with you. No matter what challenges may lie in our way, with your help, I'm certain we can overcome them. Let us go forth and solve the mystery that is Labyrinthia, shall we?
Absolutely. We'll fight for Spella until the very end. Professor, I'm looking forward to working with you and putting an end to this mystery once and for all.
It will be my pleasure, Mr. Wright.
Yay!
The team is back. I see. So that is what happened to Miss Kira.
Yeah, that's why I think there's more to the witch trials than meets the eye.
Transformers. No. They keep quoting. I can't help it.
So you figured out there was something fishy with that fire pit. The patented Nick investigation method. Dive headfirst into a pit and figure out it's not really a pit after all. Proven and tested.
Boy, thanks.
Anyway, that was how we ended up here. So what about that great witch you said you ran into?
We still do not know much about her. However, it seems she was the one responsible for leading us here. She also told us of a place containing many secrets regarding the storyteller's story. A place she refers to as the beginning.
Beginning. You're saying my father's secrets are hidden there?
As I suspected. You have never heard of this place, correct?
That's right. This is also the first time I've ever seen these ruins. I think everything will be made clearer when we get there. Labyrinthia, even the Great Witch.
It is as the Great Witch said it would be. It would be.
It is a bit scary, to be honest. Huh? I feel as if getting to the bottom of all this and exposing Labyrinthia's secrets will change everything. Knowing my father's secrets,
Spella,
I think the old me would be absolutely terrified right now. She probably couldn't even go on. But I must stay strong. I must know the truth. I've been so blind to the truth this entire time. Because of you all, I'm finally able to see the world for what it really is. That's why I want to go along with you.
We're all in this together.
Woo! Get ready, Espella. This is going to be an adventure you'll never forget. Okay, Maya.
I believe that large door on the other side of the room should lead us further inside. In that case...
We should investigate immediately, right, Professor?
Yes, that's right. I must say, I have not seen you so excited in quite a while, my boy.
Really?
That's because he's just itching to get to solving some puzzles with you, Professor. Then we should not delay. Let's investigate that large gate ahead.
Huh? That's weird. There's no handle. Doesn't look like we'll be able to pull or push the door open. Oh, look. It looks like there's a keyhole.
But we don't have a key.
Nick, what would you do without me? Svari! The professor and I found this back in the side room over there.
It appears this key belongs to this door.
Now watch as Maya the Magnificent works her magic and opens the door. Please hold your applause. Take that.
Huh? What seems to be the matter, Miss Fay?
What gives? This key won't work. Maybe it's a fake?
I like how your first instinct is to think the key is fake, instead of just belonging to another door. Let us not hastily jump to any conclusions. Look closely here. It appears this key is part of a puzzle. Right. A puzzle, you say? It would seem our progression would not be as easy as we thought. Alright then. If it's a puzzle that needs solving, that's your cue, Professor. Not quite, Mr. Wright. This puzzle requires your particular expertise. Wait, me? Your unique way of thinking may be crucial to finding a solution. Do not worry, you will do fine. Remember, you have seen many different kinds of puzzles during our time here in Labyrinthia. I believe you are now well prepared for tackling any number of puzzles that may come your way. I'm not exactly sure that's true, but if there are any contradictions in this puzzle, I'll do my very best to point them out. Uh-oh, a little phoenix symbol. Alright, objectional lock. There appears to be an intricate keyhole in the middle of the massive door. An inscription on the door reads, "The key to proceeding is in the key." If you recall, Maya tried unlocking the door with the key, but it would not turn. Try using the key from different angles. Okay.
I can do this.
Hold it!
We've been thinking about this all wrong. That's why we haven't been able to see the true nature of this puzzle.
Excellent, Mr. Wright. Let us clear our heads and give it another go, shall we?
The key to proceeding is in the key. This must have something to do with the true nature of the key itself. What is the secret to using the key? The key is in the keyhole. The key is in the key itself.
Objection!
The true nature of this puzzle lies in the very key itself. Take a closer look at the key. Notice the small gaps all around? We just have to move this and... there! The key to the key. So what do we do now, Professor? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Indeed. These pieces appear to fit into something. It's a puzzle within a puzzle. A puzzle within a... Hey, Mr. Wright, that must mean the area around the keyhole is... Exactly. The pieces are the key, and the space around the keyhole is the real keyhole. Okay. So it's a puzzle. That's what it is, instead of what we originally thought. So we just gotta figure out where these stuff go. I gotta fit all the pieces somehow. So this is definitely like the main piece in the middle, I think. At least I hope.
might be like a bottom piece. Like that, maybe? This one. I need to go. To make all the pieces fit. I'll take a hint. Just one hint. Think outside the box. Start with inserting the key from both the left and right side. Okay. It's not a good hint, but we'll go with it. Both the left and right side. It's a... I gotta take another hint. That wasn't a good hint. Remember to leave no stone unturned. There seems to be strange patterns etched on the key, so perhaps there is some connection to the inscription on the door. Why are these hints sucking? Is that just me, or are the hints not good? I gotta take another one. They're not giving no hints. Perhaps the key requires some sort of alteration to work. Keep at it. The key's true form will soon be revealed, and the solution will be well within your grasp. Yeah, they suck at hints. They do. First, try inserting the key using both sides. Next, rotate the key and try unlocking the door with the top of the key. Lastly, pay close attention to Phoenix when he points out something odd about the key. Okay, so the key originally goes like what? Like this? It originally goes like this. This thing. And where's this thing? It's at the end. Right? So sort of like that.
The answer
That
here
actually
is
worked?
obvious. Just thinking outside the box.
What? How did I do that? Well, that was awesome, Nick. Who'd have thought the key would have a completely different form? Now that's what I call thinking outside the box, Mr. Wright. Now we'll be able to continue through the ruins, and it's all thanks to you, Mr. Wright.
I don't really think I did all that much, though.
You have my thanks as well, Mr. Wright. Such a unique skill as yours is no small feat, I assure you. With our combined efforts, I'm confident we can get to the bottom of the mysteries clouding Labyrinthia. Absolutely, Professor. You know, it's been a good while since we were last able to team up. Indeed. Unfortunately, I've been a little less animate than usual of late.
But hey, it all worked out in the end, and it's all thanks to the professor's golden arm.
Yeah, but still, the only reason we even got his arm back was because that pawnbroker returned it. We got really lucky, that's for sure. Did you say my arm was returned by a pawnbroker, Mr. Wright? If I may ask, what is the particular story behind that? Don't worry about it, Professor. It's probably best if we just keep on moving.
Yes, good idea, Mr. Wright. Let's go, Professor.
What? There's fire in those statues? It would appear we've stumbled upon yet another very elaborate mechanism here.
Hey, Luke, Espella, check this out. Those plants are glowing. Maya, that's actually luminous moss. Even though the moss looks like it's glowing in the dark, it's actually reflecting the light from its surroundings. Its unique cells are responsible for the mysterious green color. So it's actually reflecting light. I must say, that was an incredibly detailed explanation, Luke. Of course, I'm the professor's apprentice after all. Luke, check this out. If you poke the moss, it totally makes your fingers glow. I say we try a little experiment. Stay still. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of moss all over you. That way you'll be as bright as the professor. No, that's not funny. Please put down that clump of moss. That clump of moss, Maya.
Looks like the tension level just took a big drop, huh? I think it is about time we saw some smiling faces. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Wright? Yeah, definitely. Having the whole gang together again is reason enough to smile, alright? Mr. Wright, let's give them some space and explore on ahead ourselves for the time being. Sure. Can I just go down there? Where am I going? I can't. Find out what lies ahead, right? How do I go further into the ruins? Where am I going? Oh, that way? Professor, it looks like there are letters of some sort etched into this stone slate. This would appear to be some kind of ancient script. Huh? Or real shame we can't read it. Mr. Wright, surely you remember my occupation, do you not?
Oh yeah. You said you're an archaeologist, right? Then that means you can actually read it?
I cannot say for certain, but I will do my best to see what I can decode. Give me one moment. So the professor is an archaeologist, trying to uncover the secrets of magic. Sounds like something out of a movie.
Yeah, like Indiana Jones. I'm just kidding. But it does, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Tell me, it does.
Hey, Nick. What are you and the professor doing over there?
We found some ancient writing on this stone slate. The professor is attempting to decipher it right now, so keep your voice down.
That's so cool. In a real sciencey, geeky kind of way.
Hey, where are Spella and Luke?
Oh, them? They're over by the water, trying to wash all the moss off Luke.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you must have had something to do with that, Maya.
Poor Luke.
My apologies for the wait. I managed to decipher the script.
Wow, amazing, Professor. So? Don't keep us waiting. What's it say? Is it a clue about witches and magic, or maybe it's Bezella's secret evil plans for taking over Labyrinthia?
I'm afraid not, Miss Faye. This slate appears to be a warning.
Warning, Professor?
Yes, allow me to read it out loud. Heed these words. Those who enter through these gates of destruction, do not proceed any further, or you will soon find yourselves haunted with memories most terrifying. When this gate is opened and the dreaded sound heard once more throughout, the calamity shall befall us once again. The inner sanctum has been locked with the 3 seals. The first is the seal of Leviathan. Second is the seal of despair. The third is the seal of sages. Leave these seals in peace or face the dire consequences. Heed this warning well.
Calamity? Haunted with memories most terrifying? Do you think it means Bezella? If we continue on to the beginning, we will end up finding the real Bezella.
Going strictly by what we've read so far, I would say that is the most likely scenario.
But Bezella is the one responsible for the appearance of witches and all the other misfortunes we've seen so far. Yet what's written on this slate seems to say the opposite. It's almost like Bezella was actually sealed away.
And long ago, someone must have been able to break that seal and release her. That would explain why Bezella is on the loose again.
Guys, what should we do? I say we go on.
Spella?
Didn't we all agree that we would seek out the truth no matter what? If that's the case, then we cannot just turn back now.
Right you are, Spella. We cannot abandon our duty and turn back, although the road ahead may be fraught with danger. It is unlikely that we will have another opportunity like this to find out the truth. Yeah, we only have until the start of the parade. That doesn't give us much time. We have to find some decisive clues here.
Like finding out who released Bezella from her prison. Alright then, it's settled. Come on guys, let's saddle up. Too right, let's get going.
First is the seal of Leviathan. I believe it may be referring to this very river. Perhaps we can find a clue somewhere nearby.
Professor, look! There's a puzzle hidden here.
And quite an ancient one at that, my boy. I do wonder what sort of puzzle this could be. Most fascinating.
I'll solve it straight away, Professor.
Oh gosh! Look! Monster Dash. An enormous monster is after Luke. Touch the bomb icons on the touchscreen to drop a bomb in the monster's path and hinder its progress. Find the path that will drop all the normal bombs. After they have been dropped, touch the golden bomb to deliver the final blow.
So if I go boom, 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 boom. No, that's not gonna work. So I need to be able to make it around. We're gonna have to go like boom, 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 boom.
This is my answer. As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Fantastic. That's done with. Was that really all that was on that? Oh.
Hey, there's something under the water. It looks like a stone path.
You're right, Maya, but it doesn't look safe to cross with that current.
You don't think we could somehow raise those platforms up and use them to get across, do you?
Well done, my boy. It would seem we have discovered another puzzle. I believe these seals mentioned the texts are actually puzzles.
Professor, would it be alright if I gave this puzzle a try? No need to worry, Espella. The professor will get us across in no time. But I want to do my part and help out too. Please let me help out. I must repay your kindness.
Espella,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout just now.
no need to apologize. You've made your feelings quite clear, Espella, and for that you have my thanks. Now then, we shall leave this puzzle to you. I know you will be successful.
Okay, thank you so much. I won't let you down, Professor. Espella solving puzzles.
The Seal of Leviathan. There are 3 large platforms leading across the river. Each platform is being weighed down by large pieces of stone. Moving a stone block onto a platform will add additional weight and cause it to lower. Likewise, removing a stone block will cause the platform to rise. Use all the stone blocks to lower or raise the platforms so that they are on even height. Okay.
So let's see. I'll put this one here. And this one here. Take this one off. I'll take this one off. Let's drop this one here. Okay, that's the even height. So if we drop this, that's even height, but we have to get them all on there. And this big one just drops it like crazy. Okay, so if we do that, then drop this big one here. Drop it. Split it a bit. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Got it.
How
Yay.
exciting! I'm so glad I was able to help.
That's one seal cleared.
Amazing, Espella. You raised the platforms. I really did it, didn't I?
That was quite remarkable, Espella. Extremely well done.
I knew you could do it, Espella.
The civilization that once existed here must have been quite advanced, considering the mechanisms used on these platforms. I cannot help but wonder what became of them.
I bet there will be a clue to that somewhere up ahead, Professor.
So this must be the Seal of Despair. How can you tell?
You know, it's probably best we don't look down that bottomless pit. Not unless you want a one-way trip into darkness.
As I thought, this too is a puzzle.
Leave it to me, Professor. This bad boy is all mine.
Well now, it seems you've both gained some of the spell of spirit. In that case, how about you both tackle this puzzle together? I'm sure you two will solve it marvelously.
Alright. Just leave it to us.
The Seal of Despair. There's a bridge to cross the crevice. Unfortunately, the path is cut off halfway through. It looks like pulling a set of levers can rotate the segments of the bridge. Okay.
Let's see how I do this.
Let's do it, Miss Moya.
Just what I'd expect from the professor's apprentice.
Yo, sorry about that, guys. I cut off for a minute there. We did it. We fixed the bridge. Now we can go on to the last seal. Okay, time to focus. Just keep staring straight ahead, and whatever you do, don't look down. Just make sure you don't go jumping around on that thing. I don't think my heart could take it. But Mr. Wright, it's really nice and sturdy. Look. Ah! Cut that out, Luke. Seriously, you're gonna give me a heart attack. They're so full of energy, aren't they, Professor?
That they are, Spella. Keeping our spirits up will bode well for our investigation. Come, the last seal is just up ahead.
This is the final one, right?
Indeed. The gates of destruction will open once the Seal of Sages is broken. It seems our turn has come, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I've been really looking forward to this, Professor.
That, huh? I didn't expect scream. Didn't exactly scream, I can't wait to do this puzzle, Nick.
Would you hush up?
Hey, take a look at those two square recesses in that pedestal. It looks like they're there for some purpose. I wonder what it could be.
This is a puzzle that cannot be solved by one person alone. I believe we must combine our strength if we are to have any hope of opening that door. How fitting that the final seal should represent us with such a formidable challenge. Mr. Wright, I have no doubt that together we can solve this puzzle. Shall we begin? I'm ready when you are, Professor. The Professor is a puzzle-solving expert. I just hope I don't slip up too much.
You got this, Nick. There are 4 stone slabs and a pedestal with 2 recesses. Each stone slab has a different symbol. Place a slab in each recess and touch check to make the seal on the door light up. Okay. Alright. So it looks like create the snake symbol. Damn it. So you can turn them. I did not know that. Wow, okay. So this makes it a little bit more easier for me. So let's look at this. Dang it. Well, his needs to be turned this way then, so we can get this right. So is it like that? I think that's it, right? Oh, damn it. I'm close. I know I'm close. How's that wrong? This left one I think is right. It's this sideways one that I'm screwing up on, I think. Yes.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
No objections.
Pro.
Did you hear that just now? The door's opening. Woo, way to go. I knew you guys could do it. Phew, glad we got past that one. I wonder what's on the other side of this door. Indeed, it certainly is intriguing, Mr. Wright. We do not know what might await us on the other side of that door.
It's alright, I'm not scared. We've come so far, and we must continue. We must find out what's behind all of this.
Let's do this. Let's move forward.
Cutscene? Cutscene? Oh.
This room. It looks like a shrine of some sort.
It certainly is very beautiful. The light is almost unearthly. It seems quite unfitting that this place should be associated with destruction, doesn't it? It's not like the rest of the ruins at all. It's actually really well preserved.
I wonder if someone else came here before us.
Come on, guys. I think we can relax a bit. Especially after that puzzle. That almost made Nick pass out. You know, I honestly thought Brizella would come charging at us the second we opened that door. And turn us all into frogs. Maya, you're starting to give me the creeps.
So it looks like Bizella's a no-show, huh? I suggest we scour the room for any potential clues.
Well, the obvious altar there.
What's up with this pedestal? It looks a bit strange. Looks like something is missing. It would appear something quite large once stood here, perhaps an object of worship.
Something large? Ah, look up there, above the shrine. What's that? It looks like there are marks all over the wall.
Whatever was on this pedestal must have been even larger than I originally thought. It seems whatever it was has been taken away for some reason. I wonder why. The inscription on this stone plaque could perhaps offer us a clue, although I'm afraid the words in this inscription are somewhat ancient.
So, you can't read what it says?
It would be quite a different story if I were able to take this relic back to London for analysis. As it stands now, however, I may only be able to decipher a portion of it.
Really, Professor? What does it say?
It seems as if the previous inhabitants of these ruins were responsible for this inscription. While the inscription itself would appear to provide yet another mystery to be solved, allow me to read it out loud. The former inhabitants of these ruins created a bell out of pure silver as a tribute to the gods. They worshipped here. So they made a giant silver bell. That's actually pretty impressive. However, when the bell was rung, it did not summon a god, but instead an evil demon. This evil demon brought upon this world a great catastrophe, causing considerable damage to the land.
Did you say a great catastrophe? What could have happened?
Those that survived the incident dubbed it the Bell of Ruin and sealed it within this very room. They then fled in fear of the curse placed upon this land by the demon. The inscription contains one final warning. To those who have gained entry into this sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the Bell of Ruin. That is as much as I can gather. I believe the object that was removed from the shrine was the very Bell of Ruin mentioned in the inscription.
Professor, could this have anything to do with Brizella?
I cannot say for sure, Luke. After all, demons and witches are two very different concepts. However, perhaps there is a chance that the two are connected in origin through this legend. Origin, Professor? Think back to what was written, what followed the great catastrophe.
You must mean the curse placed upon this land part, right?
I imagine that when the bell was rung, it must have summoned something.
What sort of curse could that have been? And what was this great catastrophe brought upon by the demon? Wait, could it be the fire that destroyed the entire town?
Remember.
Huh? Spella, what's wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Are you sure? You don't have to put on a brave face for us. Tell us if you're not feeling good, okay? Yes, of course.
But this still has me wondering, what exactly was the catastrophe that happened a long time ago?
I can only think of one thing in Labyrinthia that could be called a catastrophe. The legendary fire.
Of course, both the Bell of Ruin and the Legend of Bazella must be.
Espella, are you absolutely sure you're feeling okay? Your face has gone really pale.
The legendary fire.
Do you remember now, Espella?
Who are you?
Allow me to remind you of who and what you truly are. And what you did so many years ago.
What I did? Espella, are you alright? No, I am. That's right. I am Bazella. The Great Witch Bazella.
Isabella!
And so it has begun.
Uh-oh! Oh, so that's done. And that's done. And that's done. Holy wow. Everything but, no. I'm sorry. I'm calling her Bazella now. Everything besides the Spella's thing is finished. Someone's will leading us inexorably towards the records under the forest and beneath the library. It's all finished. The bell tower appeared in a fiery blaze, but no one has ever heard its bell. So that means the bell tower he seen that appeared, it was the bell tower of ruin, and that's why he killed himself, because he couldn't hide the secret of what he knew, probably, or something along those natures. The bell of ruin, which should have been sealed within the ruins, was missing. Who could have taken it, and where?
It was like Isabella wasn't herself anymore. Almost as if she was possessed.